All right, so we're going to go over flushing a sheath real quick. Ideally, most sheaths come like this. This is actually the sheath part. This is part of the sheath known as the dilator. It has a tapered end to prevent less trauma when we're actually entering the artery. And they usually come together like this. If they don't, it doesn't matter. But this is our control port for the sheath of flow. Same thing with the your manifold. This is off to the patient because this is going to be in the patient's artery, right? This part. So this turns it off to the patient. This I like to turn off to atmosphere, and this would be off to just us if we had a pressure line hooked up to it, okay? So to start, I'm going to flush it like it came together. So I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to take a syringe like this. I'm going to hook it to the bottom. And then you can put it in your bowl so you don't make a mess. It doesn't matter. But I'm going to sit here and I'm going to flush. And at the same time, though, I'm going to thump right here because usually a bubble gets lodged here. See it?
Yeah.
I'm flushing until I feel good about it. Then I'm going to turn it off to patient to make sure that I keep that line flushed. So at the same time, when I did it that way, it flushed the dilator. So I can take the dilator out, put it through the top of the sheath, which is a valve that allows us not bleed out when we get that sheath in that artery or that vein. And I push it till it clicks. Okay, most of them click. If not, you'll feel it though when it pops into place. So that is how you flush a sheath. But if it came in two parts, you would flush it just like how I did, but you would just take a syringe, hook to the back of the dilator, flush it. It's nice and ready to rock and roll, and put it together the same way. All right, same thing with catheters. They have a hub. So see how it's got a twist on too? I get a nice little syringe. I flush my catheters before they even get anywhere near my patient, because if I don't, and I put this in the patient's body, even over the wire, it's still got a tube full of air, which is bad. So I just flush it till I see it come out the end. And that's how you flush a sheath and catheter.